Yeah. But the stream is up. Yep. Yep.
Hell yeah.
But the stream is up.
Right.
Should we go live with the sound? Yep. 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 We should be good. Okay.
All right, we only missed half the first period.
That's fine. We're here now.
What's that? Penalty to player to...
So the sound is not working?
No.
No? Is it?
For me.
Okay, perfect. So we're good. Okay, welcome everybody. Apologies for the delay there. We're you joining us about 8 minutes remaining with Dragons on the power play. Piasenko going behind the Oxford net finds Becherin, who shoots. Good save. Zaborski in the corner plays the blue line. Chapman walks the line. Zaborkic again looking to shoot. No space. Good stick by Oxford. Chapman again. No shooting lane. Good defense and there he comes. It's a good deflection from Piasenko, but it goes over the net and the stoppage in play. We'll get a face-off at 8:18 remaining. And apologies about that. Tong walking the blue line, takes a shot, and it's another deflection from Kingwell, but it goes over the net. Apologies about the technical difficulties here, but we are here now. Dupree taking the face-off with Nangle on his left side. Youngbluth playing the point. He gets the puck. Tong, good pass. Nangle looking for a pass to the middle. It's Kingwell. It just goes wide. And Oxford clears the zone. Youngbluth takes the puck from behind the Dragons' net. Looking to break out. Gets it up. And Oxford gets to the loose puck. And clears the zone. Tong. Beautiful move to get around the forechecker. Walks down the middle, looking to go all the way, but a good defensive play. And the puck is covered by the Oxford netminder, Frankel. 7:36 remaining with 12 seconds left on the power play. It's Dupree sharing. There's a little bit of confusion. There's too many Dragons on the ice. Dupree looking to take the face-off. We have wrong numbers from Oxford, so I don't know who number 5 actually is. But it's Becherin in the corner. Tong just misses fans on that shot. Dupree trying to go to the corner against Furlan. But Tong has the puck. Becherin needs to clear the zone, and he doesn't on time, and that's an offside. Tong shoots a puck in slight frustration. And the power play is over. The face-off will be in the Oxford half, but just outside the blue line. It's a tie. It's a big scramble for the face-off. Kingwell, Munden, and Becherin on the ice on Oxford. Enters the zone. It's a good shot. Hurt in the corner, gets hit. Oxford now establishing a little pressure after being short-handed for 2 minutes. And now it will be the Dragons going short-handed. It is number 11, Rowan Kingwell, who's going to be taking a seat for the next 2 minutes. So Oxford, there was a very quick goal from the alternate captain Dupree to begin the game, which was almost immediately tied up by Oxford. And there is Dupree taking the face-off just to the left of the netminder way. Oxford good on the blue line. Here's Hurt. Sorry, it's Fruet. And here's Tong looking to come up the left wing, and he goes 1-on-1 against Topham. Here's Tong. He's got Dupree in the middle. Tong shoots off the post. It was a good shot just around the defender. Dupree chases his man. He comes to Youngblood, who has the puck. Can he get it out? Yes, he can. Here's Tong again. 1-on-1 against Topham, but he just curls back to his own zone. Dangerous, bit of a dangerous play if he loses the puck there. Offside, Youngblood. I think he was offside on that play. Youngblood shoots, and it's a good save again by Frankel, who's looked solid so far in the first period. .6:14 to go in the first period. 1:18 remaining on the power play. Face-off in the Oxford end, even though Dragons is short-handed. It's Zaborski taking the face-off with Piasenko on his right side, and it's Xing on his left. Piasenko, strong play behind the net. That's Misharin in front of the net. Oh, Zaborski's apologies. But he just doesn't get the puck away on time. It's Xing Chapman who just puts it to the Oxford end. Wang behind the net, harassed by Piasenko. Friedlander, Wang looks played up the ice. Here comes Oxford. Enters the zone. Oh, it's a Zaborski just missed with the hit. Oxford can't quite get the power play set up. Still 40 seconds to go. But here comes Piasenko up left wing again, looking to shoot. Does. And it's a good save by Frankel once again. It was a tough shot from between the defender's legs. Friedlander there. Partial block on the shot. Could have been dangerous for the goalie, but Frankel stands strong. .36 seconds to go on the penalty. It's Misharin taking the face-off. Xin again taking the place to the left wing. Xin gets the puck, hits the referee. And Misharin battling for it. Topham just puts it behind his own net. There's through. Topham again. And gets hit to the boards. There by Rudenko. Oh, and Rudenko. Topham comes back for some more. And Rudenko is ready for it. Here comes Oxford again. Misharin. Loose puck in the middle. And it's Hurt, who just puts it on net. And it's an easy save. And Dragons just content with clearing the zone. It's full on, going behind the net. Harassed by Misharin, drops it behind. Topham. Full on. Rudenko and Misharin pressuring up high. And it goes. It's not an icing. Yes, it is an icing. We are, of course, playing with the one referee system here. So .441 remaining. Dupree taking the face-off with Tong on his left side and Rudenko on right. Wins it. But Oxford gets the puck and it's Hurt. Looking to bring it up the right wing and puts it deep with Godfrey going after Lohia. Tong, his man around him, little bump there. But here comes Tong up the left wing, comes to the middle next. Su with the 6 second. Oh, Tong with another good shot and it just goes wide on the far side. Nangle, Lohia. Lohia stops and turns, looking for a place to go, but it gets absolutely decked by Topham. Good hit. Tong plays it behind the net. This has been hard-hitting hockey so far, just what we like to see. Tong, long pass to Rudenko, but he is going to take a line change. And that goes all the way back to Tong, who's curling, looking for a place to pass, goes around one man, looking to enter the zone with speed, and he does. Looking for pass to the middle, it isn't there, takes a shot. Youngblood, Tong, but it just eludes him that pass. Oxford looking to exit the zone, but it's Kingwell with a good pressure. And oh, a bit of a miscue there from Friedlander. But Frankel is there to secure the day. It's been a fast pace. What you missed, apart from the 2 goals that we've seen so far, It's been a pretty even start so far, as the scoreboard would indicate. Kingwell wins it when he comes all the way to the right hand side. Oxford, and he goes through Mashering. Stick. Apologies, number 91. I think that's Gerard and not Mashering, actually. They just have two 91s on the ice for some reason. Looks like Gerard. And it looks this is going to be an icing, and it is when Ljungbuth touches the puck behind the net. So, pretty fractured hockey at the moment. A lot of stoppages of play. Apologies that I've been calling Gerard Mashering for this whole time. They're both number 91 for some reason. Oxford wins the face-off in their own zone. Dumps it in, and it just goes past Way. Oxford looking to keep it in, but an errant pass. It finds Hudak. Hudak just dumps it in, but that's going to be an icing with Friedlander going behind the net, and exactly that is called. We have another stoppage of play, only 16 seconds, roughly, after the previous one. So, of course, London and Oxford have a long and storied history of being heated rivals in the UIHA Division 1 South. And this game looks to be nothing different. A good move down the middle, and here's a chance for Oxford. It doesn't go. It was Godfrey who was making the dangles down the middle, and Godfrey gets the puck. Is an errant pass once again. Dragons looking to break out, but it goes all the way to Wang. Wang gathers speed from behind his own net and comes down the middle. It's a good move around Mashering. Hit to the push to the boards by Ljungbuth there. Nangle behind the net stops, but it's again Godfrey who is causing absolute havoc in the Dragons' end. Ljungbuth, Mashering off the boards, and it's gonna be, guess what, another icing with exactly 2 minutes left on the clock. And in case someone is wondering, Lee Valley looks a bit different. That's because it was renovated and opened a few years ago, and it's a beautiful double pad rink now. And the facilities have improved immensely for the Dragons and, of course, all the other London Dreams, like the Lions and the junior teams. Face-off just left away. Chapman behind the net puts it around the boards. Mashering can't quite get to it, and let's see if this is going to be another icing. Yes, it is. Piasenko can't get there on time. Fulan was the first Oxford player to make it to the puck. Yes, we indeed have also some Dragons alumni here. We got Lucas Frilica, we got James O'Brien, Matti Konsola is somewhere here. Yeah, good to see some old familiar faces. And we have another face-off after just 9 seconds. Neither team right now is creating anything of substance, it looks like. Now finally, it's Zaborki getting down the middle. It's got Piasenko, but it's a great stick by Topham. And Zaborki in the corner, but it's Piasenko with the puck, takes a shot, and it's an easy save for the Oxford goaltender, Frankel. And for a change, we see a face-off in the Oxford end. Zaborki, Piasenko, Mashering, the top line, who've been scoring at a torrid pace so far. Held pointless so far. It's a good keeping by Chapman, who shoots, but there's no traffic and no problems for Frankel. Probably a little bit of a hasty shot by Patrick Chapman, the DC native. And we have, you guessed it, it's another face-off. Zaborki versus the mysterious number 5 from Oxford. Seeing it's another easy shot, and it's another easy save for Frankel. If nothing else, he's panning the stats in the first period here. His save percentage is going through the roof. Yeah, I know. The coach Lucas here is already coaching from the stands, as he often does. We need some traffic in front. He's absolutely correct with that. The Borski walks in front, but doesn't quite get there. Topham Misheri knocks it off the air, tries to go to the middle. Good hit by Topham again. He's been very physical in the first period. Singh can't get to it. Here comes Tipton up the right wing, but he's back checked beautifully by Piasenko. Singh in front of his own net, goes to the corner, looking go behind the net. Here's Chapman. Got Zaborski's right next to him. That's where he goes. Zaborski still has the puck and now loses it dangerously. Oxford, possible turnover, but the pass doesn't find anybody. Chapman battling in the corner. And here's Tipton. Tries to middle it, but there's nobody there. Jaborkic coming down the right wing, but it's 2 against 3. Tries to center it. There's Tong, and he somehow gets the puck still to himself. Rudenko, a beautiful pass. Jaborkic, and a great save from Franco. Here's Tong making moves, looking for a shooting lane. Finds one, but there's a stick on the way. Azevedo. Oh, and it's a great tip by Tong, and there's a penalty coming to Oxford. Dragons may want to give them the puck so they get some time here. Tong can't find anybody. They're running out of time. Need to put the puck on net. He has to come. Rudenko shoots. Oh, and a good save by Franco. And here, so we're gonna have a full 2-minute power play for the Dragons to start the second period. I didn't quite see what happened or what caused the penalty, but here we are, 1-1 after first period, and we will have a 5-minute break for the first intermission. Hey! Yeah, turn the sound up. Is the sound up? The mic. Zero volume there. Okay, and welcome back to the second period. Dragons starting in on a full 2-minute power play after Taron Topham took a 2-minute penalty right at the end of the period. And it is Dupree, Kingwell, and Tong. Oh, sorry, Piasenko. Oh, so Zaborski, Piasenko, and Kingwell starting with Mesherin and Chapman playing defense. So there's a special power play line here. Zaborski keeps it in after a little bit of a bumble. Stops, sets it up. Chapman walking the line. Zaborski looking to shoot. He does, and it's an easy save again for Frankel. But it only used about 22 seconds of the penalty. So Borkic wins Piasenko. Mesherin, loads of space now, looking to shoot, but it's another great block by Furlan. Piasenko in the corner. That's Borkic right next to him. Piasenko. Borkic, Chapman on the blue line with Mesherin. Chapman. Borkic. Pass to nobody, but Chapman gets there first. Just before Godfrey. Kingwell. Chapman. Mesherin. It's a good power play from the Dragons and a low shot that goes just wide. And Chapman cannot keep it in, and it's Kingwell. Apologies, it's Godfrey harassing him. Chapman. And Zaborkic drops it to nobody. And Chapman, goes in for the big hit and gets decked himself. That's a good play by number 5 from Oxford. It's Piasenko, who just drops it down the middle to nobody, and is Sebastian Hurd taking the icing. 43 seconds left on the Dragons power play. It has been set up nicely at times, but not much results so far. Face off in the Dragons' end, just right of way. And it is won by Oxford. Furlan puts it on net. Oh, and it's a dangerous rebound. Piasenko still on the ice, coming up the right wing. Takes the corner, looks past to the middle. There it is. And it's a great skate to stick by Mesherin, but a better save by Frankel. Piasenko. It goes all the way around. Rudenko can't get his stick on it, and Chapman already has to be running out of gas by now, chased by Tipton. Chapman, Rudenko gathering speed, coming down the middle. This is good. Better from the Dragons. Rudenko dances through everybody, goes to the corner, tries to middle it, but there's nobody there apart from the towering Hurt. Apologies, there's Furlan. Good hit by Topham again. He is a very physical player. And a weak shot that goes a little bit wide. Topham again in the corner. Oh, and it goes for a massive hit again and goes flying himself. That was Nangle who dangled. Tong takes the puck behind his own net. Looks for speed again. Looks for space again in the middle. Now slows down a little bit. Oh, what a good move, but he's in the middle of 3 Oxford players. Can't get anywhere. Nangle plays it out of the zone. Wang. Oxford playing pitch and catch. It's a good hit by Youngbluth. The hitting has definitely picked up, and I believe now there's going to be a penalty for Tom Youngbluth for interference. The Dragons, 2 minutes and 50 seconds played in the second period, and the Dragons are going to be short-handed for 2 minutes. Wait, is the sound not working? Oh. Yeah. No, sorry, it is. Apologies. Never mind. Yeah. There's a little bit of a panic attack for our tech guy Tom here. It's Kingwell taking the face off right away. It's tied up. Oh, I face of violation. I believe Kingwell didn't touch the puck, and that's why we're going to redo this one. It was Gerard who swooped in and took the puck without Kingwell ever touching it. Can't do that. So we're going to replay that one. Kingwell now plays it back. Topham stops and turns on the blue line. Oxford sets it up quickly. Topham looking to shoot, does, and it's a good glove save by Way. No traffic once again. That has been a struggle for both teams in the first period, and the trend seems to carry on. We don't have enough traffic in front of the net. Yes, it's 1-1. Yeah, don't worry, Marco. We know Marco is watching from the Toronto town. Welcome, everybody. And it's a strong shot from Xin, who goes behind the net, chasing his own shot. And there's a little bit of a miscommunication from Oxford, but eventually Godfrey gets it, who's then hit by Zaborkic, who steals the puck, and here's a great chance for him. Oh, and a great save by Franco. And then Godfrey goes flying into the net. Yeah, just we're getting some commentary here from the armchair coaches sitting in the top row. And yes, the Oxford goalie has played very well so far. One minute 17 left in the Youngblood penalty, and it's Mesherian taking the face-off, but he loses it. It's Topham, plays it behind the net. Furlan takes it and just chops it. I believe that hit Mesherian, and it goes all the way back to the same corner. Godfrey looking for a passing lane, doesn't find one, so he decides to take it up himself. Takes the zone, looking for a shot. It does, but it's a good stick from Lohia. Now Oxford manages to once again calm things down. Hurt. A little bit of a bubbly pass, but that's fine. Oh, it is a beautiful pass to the back post, and Godfrey can put it in. It was a great play by Oxford. Oh, and there's a goal! Oh, an unfortunate bounce and a complete gift. And it's 2-1, Oxford. 4 minutes and 14 seconds into the second period, and a bit of a fluky play, if you don't mind me saying. So, power play unfruitful for neither team, and Oxford, right after the power play concludes, makes it 2-1. And we have Dupree, Tong, and Rudenko. And here goes Rudenko into the corner, trying to center it to Dupree, who has the only Dragons goal so far, and he gets a shot away eventually. Chapman keeps it in, takes it to corner, tries to center it again, but nobody home. Sin on the blue line, puts it to the corner. Rudenko turns, looking for a shot or a pass, doesn't find anything. Oxford finds the puck though. And here's Tong again, and eventually loses the puck out of the zone. Chapman, Sin, Rudenko again, coming up the left wing, and enters the zone with speed. Blows the tire a little bit. Dupree with a good hit behind the net, and he is being manhandled a little bit there. But he stays in front of the net. Rudenko, good shot, and another good save by Franco. It's a little bit of a sort of a modicum of pressure from the Dragons, and a Dupree returns the favor, and he's going to sit 2 minutes for interference after that one. Not sure who he was going after, but the broken play continues, so he's calling boarding instead of interference. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The heckling has started already. But I believe the home fans should be heckling the opposing team instead of their own team. So, 14:40 left in the second period, and Dragons are once again short-handed with Oxford leading 2-1. It's Biasenko, Zaborkic, Chapman, and Youngblood on the Dragons side. Oxford wins the face-off. Furlan, Topham takes a shot. Easy save from way in the end. Again, no traffic in front of the net. Topham is being saved by Zaborkic. Topham gathers speed. It's a good forecheck. And Topham loses an edge, and here comes Zaborkic again. Tries to walk to the middle. He still has the puck. Oh, and right in the logo. It's another good save by Frankel. He has played a solid period and a bit so far. looks like a positionally very sound goaltender. Just tracks the puck really well. But with 1:35 left in the penalty, Mesherin ready to take the face-off. Just left of the goaltender Frankel. He wins it back. Chapham shoots, but that was going wide, and there's a tasty bounce off the backboards. Rudenko doesn't quite get to it. And we redo the face-off. Mesherin, again, Chapman right behind him on the right-hand side, but Mesherin now gets the puck after a little bit of a miscue by Oxford, and he backhands it right off the net. And of course, because that is in the offensive zone, there's no penalty for that. And so, with the puck out of the play from the Dragon stick, the face-off is just outside the Oxford zone above the blue line. Sharing another face-off. There's been 3 of these in the last 30 seconds or so. Topham just puts it around the board, but there's nobody there. But Sharing has a shot, and it's a good tip from Rudenko. But another stellar save by Frankel. He's been rock solid apart from that very, very first goal. Topham brings it in. Oxford looking to set it up. Calms it down. But hit by Mesherin immediately. And the puck comes out of the zone. It's full on. Who goes wide. Hurt. Puts it in the corner. Chapman first there. Topham goes after him. Mesherin puts it around the net. But there's nobody there. It's going to be Godfrey who gets there first. And Tong right behind him with a good stick lift. And there's another sort of errant puck. It's hurt down the middle. It's a good shot, but it's a block by Chapman. And another terrible pass by the Dragons. And it's another block by Tong. Youngblood. Oh, and it's a long pass. It's Mesherin on a breakaway. Captain Mesherin. Oh, and it's another beautiful save by Frankel. This is absolutely frantic Hawaii hockey right now. Godfrey takes it into the zone. Hurt. Calms it down, looking for a shot. And he finds player in the middle. Oh, and it's a good block by Youngblood. That was bang number 8. Here's Tong looking to come again, but he's again against 3 Oxford players. Goes to his own zone, just calms things down as the penalty concludes. Dupree is out of the box. Taunton has space to fly. He comes down the middle looking for a shot. It's a good shot, and the puck just left off the Oxford net. Tong still behind the net, goes for the lacrosse. It's absolutely decked by Topham, who decks another player. That's Kingwell who goes down. And Topham is going to go for 2 minutes. I believe that's going to be a roughing because that was a bit of a high hit. Well, he's really making friends with the Dragons faithful here in Lee Valley tonight. And the net got off his moorings as well at some point. But another absolutely wild period so far. 7 minutes and 37 seconds in. And it's Topham who makes a slow skate to the penalty box. And it's another Dragons power play. And as you would expect, it's Biasenko, Zaborskik, and Mesherin who take the ice with Kingwell and Chapman. So, apologies, Mesherin and Chapman playing and it's defense, and Zaborskik, Biasenko, and Kingwell on the offense for the Dragons. Biasenko wins it back. Chapman keeps it in, puts it on net. It goes chest wide. Kingwell, it bounces off his shin pads. No one knows where the puck is. Biasenko, everybody's sticking for it, but Frankel eventually gets the big catching mitt on it. Just 9 seconds gone from the penalty. And the face-off is going to be this time right of Frankel. There's been a lot of face-offs. At least they're getting drilled on that. Zaborskik wins it cleanly back. Here's Chapman again. Biasenko. Dragons looking for that passing lane or a shooting lane. Chapman loads the space on the blue line. Zaborskik. Chapman looking for a shot, and there it is. But not enough traffic. Biasenko gets to it again, calms it down. Kingwell behind the net. Biasenko plays a little 1 and 2 there. But it's full on. Who tries to play it out, but Zaborskik, beautiful keeping. Mesherin on the other side. Oh, but it's an errant pass. And Mesherin does get to it, and we did have Chapman back there just in case there was a breakaway. Biasenko enters the zone, looks goes to the right, wide right. I thought he was going to cut to the middle, and it's a great pass to the middle. There's Zaborski. His twig snaps in half, and it's Furlan who just puts the puck into the Dragon zone. Chapman going to fetch it. Chased by Tipton. Chapman stops behind his own net. Chapman, good pass. It's a long pass. Here's Tong. Drops it to Rudenko, who gets absolutely decked by Friedlander. There's been huge hit thrown by Oxford in this game. This is old school hockey. What year is it? 2012? Holy. It's another long pass. Tong waiting on the far blue line, but it just goes off his stick. Friedlander behind the net. Plays it off the boards. Chapman. It's far side. Tong looking for space. Goes to the middle, and it's a dangerous play. Again, it's Godfrey who steals a puck from Tong, who steals it right back. Tong going down the middle, but it's a great pack check from Friedlander. Apologies. Way has to make a save after a little while. Had much to do after the power play that wasn't really fruitful. Tong finds Youngblood on the far side, but he just skips over his stick. It's Friedlander, another good hit, but this time Friedlander goes flying and his stick. Now Dragons a little bit chasing the hits too much. It's Tong behind the net. He's moving a little bit slowly, not sure why. Maybe he's just tired. He needs to take a line change. Potentially. Tong. It's a long lead pass. Dupree is not going to be fast enough for that one. And Friedlander stops the puck for an icing with 9:48. We're just past the halfway mark in the second period. And we're going to collect some firewood from the Oxford end. Frankel gathering all the pieces of Zaborski's stick. And you should be able to see it on the screen as well, but it is indeed 2-1 for Oxford after that weird bounce where they got an absolute gift right down the middle. Yeah, none of these Oxford numbers make a lot of sense. There's a lot of numbers that are not on the game sheet here. Pretty much all of them, apart from number 20, Alisa Xu, who now has the puck. Ooh, it throws a good hidden angle, shoulder to shoulder. Tong takes another hit. Here's Xu. Oh, and Dupree goes right over her. Oh, and Dupree sees if he's hurt or is he just slow to get up. That was almost like a submarining hit, like Brad Marchand style. I don't think she meant to do that. Dupree is just 3 feet taller than she is, and that's not her fault. Dupree pretty slow to make it to the bench, but he looks to be all right. It's Kingwell, Munden, and Gerard for the Dragons, and it's another very even face-off. It's on everybody's feet, and eventually Oxford takes in the zone. Shot from a bad angle, it just goes wide. It's a good keeping though. Oxford keeping on the pressure. It's a good hit. Azevedo, Kingwell coming down the middle looking for the shot. Doesn't find it. There was Munden in the middle. He gets the puck. And it's right loose, right in front of Frankel and Gerard. And there are punches being thrown right now. Gerard got a little whack. I think he gave one to Topham, who tried to sell it a little bit, if you ask me. And I think it's going to be old man Rafael Gerard playing his 27th season in the BYJ. He's going to be taking the slow skate to the penalty box. And guess what? It's another special team situation. Dragons penalty kill, who has been good so far. Oh, it's Topham is going as well. So we're going to be... Topham is going for cross-checking. And Rafael Gerard is going for 4 minutes for high sticking, so he drew blood. And there's going to be a little bit of a conversation between Fulan and Mesherin, who's pointing feverishly at the penalty box. Referee Weatherly is trying to explain to the two captains what's going on. And I don't think that Fulan is showing fits there. I think showing that Gerard threw a pretty stiff jab for a small man. And I believe that's why he got the 2+2. I don't know. It shouldn't have been high sticking. It should have been roughing, if anything. But the conversation continues still. And we're mentioning Piasenko, Zaborski, and Mesherin as a Dragons top line. And just as I'm trying to get the stats, I'm not going to get them up from the BOHL website on time, but it looks like now we have finally figured out what the situation is. And it's going to be indeed a 2-minute penalty. No, 2-minute power play for Oxford. I don't know what's on the board. Dragons have 4 skater on the ice. Oxford has 5. So indeed, it is a 2-minute power play for Oxford. So Girard eventually did get a 2+2. So another chance for the team, ironically in white, being called Blues. But it's another even face-off. There is Fulan. Oh, and it's a good stick. Zaborski eventually plays it. As Piasenko goes in for a little hit. Chapman gets stripped, and that's going to be 2 minutes. So much for the Oxford power play. Chapman does his best Bobby Orr impersonation and goes diving head first. Well, I mean, I don't know. He did get tripped pretty bad. And it's Sebastian Hurth, the big American, who's going to be taking a seat alongside Taran Topham in the penalty box. And 1:42, we're going to be playing 4-on-4. 8 minutes, 44 seconds left in the second period. Here's a chance for the Dragons to strike and even the game up. Of course, Oxford do their best to prevent that, but face off in the Oxford zone. Zaborski kind of wins it forwards. Yasenko puts a hit on Friedlander. It's in, keeps it in. Fulan, the big towering Fulan. Godfrey makes a good move, but doesn't get the pass out on time, and that would be an offside. The referee was just in the other end, didn't see it. Fulan, pass, just goes wide and goes out of the zone. Friedlander puts it in, but that gives the Dragons a chance to regroup. It's Chapman behind his own net. It's going to be Godfrey coming the other way. Oh, it's a bad pass, but Zaborski somehow gets it to himself. Ooh, and it's Rudenko who just dodges a hit, and Chapman. And now Chapman is going to be going to the penalty box for a hit. Oh dear, the penalties just keep on piling up. I don't think we're going to see any 5-on-5 hockey in this period. Well, looks like the physical play is now starting to come back to bite both of these teams. It's going to be hard to keep up with this. So, for 51 seconds, we are going to be 3-on-4. And it's going to be 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, if I'm correct. And then we are going to have Oxford power play for 1 minute and 40. If I'm reading the scoreboard correctly, I don't know. Our tech guy Tom is looking at me, shrugging his shoulders. He has no idea. Anyway, Frankel stops the puck, and this is something you don't see every day. 4-on-3 hockey. But welcome to BOHA. This is where magic happens. Youngbluth, he just plays it out of the zone. Dragons clearly very content on just killing this 30 seconds that is remaining on the penalty for Girard and getting back to 4-on-4. Wang. Friedlander takes it into the zone, shoots, and it just goes wide. I believe that hit somebody on the feet. Oxford gains control. It's Godfrey. It's a good pass. Oxford, here he comes. Oh, it hits a skate. But Wang keeps it in, puts it in front of the net again. And Dragons finally 4-on-4 as they enter the Oxford zone. Shot goes nowhere. It's Godfrey on the way again. Youngblood just calmly passes to Zaborski. And Oxford is 5 skater zone now in full strength. Zaborski enters the zone looking for a shot. It's a good shot, but it's an even better save from Frankel. Again, no traffic, pretty easy save. So, after all that, we have 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the second period. And 46 seconds remaining on the Patrick Chapman penalty. And it's a face-off in the Oxford zone. And there is now 6 Dragons on the ice. There's supposed to be 4. And it's going to be Tong, Beshering, Sin, and Youngblood who stay on the ice for the home team. And Tong wins the face-off forward. But Oxford calmly plays it. It's full on. It's hit by Beshering. Topham out of the box with fresh legs. He comes down the middle. It's a good pass up the left wing. Youngblood puts the pressure on. Oxford dumps it behind the net. Sue and Sin. There's a lot of X's in those names. It's hard to say those. Sin. Oh, sorry, Sue. Hit by Sin. This is like tongue twister out here. Sin just presses it against the boards. And referee encouraging the play to go on. Tongue and Hurt next to the boards. It's a long pass. It's Beshering versus Topham. Beshering coming down the right wing, trying to get to the middle. Topham, good stick. Beshering, tries to pass it to Xin. He should have taken the shot, but he didn't. And Xin with a good hit. And Xin gets sticked by Hurt. That was just purely size defense, that one. Hurt is a big boy. Chapman plays it out. Here's Hurt again entering the zone, takes a shot, and it just goes wide on the short side. Hurt takes a tumble. Beshering displays to the middle. Here's a Zaborski again. Hits the feet of Topham, and that's a late hit from Hurt on Zaborski. So the physicality, there's definitely, you can probably tell there's bad blood between these teams, and there's an offside situation for the Dragons. Chapman, and that is going to be going over the net and out of the play. Huh? Sorry? Yeah, but that's not that link. That's a different link. Yes. Yes, but we put the link out earlier for the original stream that I set up. And we don't, that's not that link. Yeah, but how do I give that to her easily? Apologies for the delay here. How do I? Oh, and here's a breakaway for the Dragons. Apologies about that. Oh, sorry. Just add noise, Tom. There you go. Apologies about that. We need to get the live stream to people, and here we're back. Tong. It's another good shot. Kingwell in front of the net. But it's saved by Frankel once again. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left. And apologies, yeah, I'm aware we put out a stream link earlier that is not the link that we're currently using due to technical difficulties. So if you have any friends who want to watch, friends, family, please share the link with them. We'll try to get it out to everybody in the second period or something. I mean, in the second intermission. But in the meanwhile, we have a hockey game to play. Kingwell goes down after a little cross check. Kingwell still has the puck. It's Youngblood on the line. Kingwell, again, looking to pass it in front, and he hits Frankel. Girard. Yeah, there we go! It's 2-2! And there's another brouhaha for the net. Friedlander is cross-checking somebody. Girard is over there. I did not see how the puck went in. There was a massive pile-up before the net, and with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second period. Tristan Monden is the one leading the training for the net, and there's a big conversation happening between Frankel, the goaltender, and the referee about probably if there was a legal goal, I would assume. But the goal is going to stand. Someone's neck guard has come off. Huh? And looks like someone might be going from Oxford. It's Sebastian Hurt for some reason. Let's have a look. What is the referee? Oh, they're showing pushing and shoving. And there's going to be another conversation between Furlan and Mesheri in front of the penalty box. Hurd is still talking. And let's see what the call is when we eventually get to it. But this is definitely getting a little bit chippy, as kind of one would expect. 2 minutes for cross-checking on top of Dragons tying the game up. So, Dragons tie the game up at 2-2, and on top of that, they get a power play. And here we go. We are back ready to resume the play. Second period, score is 2-2. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left, and we are going to redo the face-off. Let's top him again. Renewing his friendship with Nikita Piasenko, the Lithuanian international. Kingwell, Piasenko. This is the typical power play formation from the Dragons. It's Kingwell, Zaborskik, Piasenko, Mesheri, and Chapman. Piasenko. Sharing in the middle. Kingwell. It's a good forechecking from Godfrey. And Dragons eventually establish pressure. Chapman on the blue line. Zaborskik loves to run the play from the left-hand side. Chapman looking for a passing lane. Here's Mesheri. Oh, and it would be a great pass to the back post. And it's a long shot from Furlan. Gets all the way to Way. Chapman stops behind his own net. Frue. Forechecking, but Piasenko comes down the middle and tries to dig through everybody and top him. Again, with a good. Just takes the man, not the puck. Three minutes, 12 seconds left. 1 minute and 9 seconds left on the penalty. Youngblood keeps it in. Nangle shoots from the far side. And he goes just wide. Rudenko. Youngblood. Here's Tong. The big number 73. And he loses the puck. Tipton shoots. And it's an easy save for Way, who has been not employed as much in the second period as he was in the first. But whatever has come his way, he has saved without any issues. 48 seconds left for the Dragons power play to make something happen. It's the Youngblood, Tong, Rudenko. On the ice, and here's Tong coming up the left wing, calmly looking for his options. Just calms the play down, harassed by Topham. Youngblood on the line, Runko on the other side, but he goes to the corner. Dupree wrestling in front of the net as the big man. Rudenko on the blue line. Dragons looking to pay in front of the net. He hits Dupree sticks, but it's coming out of the zone. But Oxford quite content with letting Tong just to take the puck and not go after him too much. Rudenko enters the zone again with speed, takes a shot. Good save by Frankel. Rudenko still has it behind the net. It's got Youngblood on the blue line, and there's another penalty for Topham. And that was slightly soft. It was a mild hit from behind, but I'm not sure if I agree with that one. Topham, maybe it's the referee just trying to regain control of this game or whatever it is, but that was, even as a Dragons fan, a lifelong Dragons fan, that was a very soft call. And the court of public opinion in the stands agrees. That was not a good call. Maybe it's a referee just trying to stamp his authority or something. But for 1 second, it's going to be Dragons on 5-on-3. And then for the rest of the period, pretty much, apart from 4 seconds, Dragons are going to be on the power play, and now there's some. Oh, it's an extra puck on the ice. I thought there was just some trash. Some of the Rapid fans are already throwing cans on the ice. Like, why? The game is 2-2. Calm down. Hurt is ready to bounce off the penalty box as soon as the puck drops, pretty much. And here he comes, and puck comes straight to Hurt on the far end. Takes a shot, but it hits Chapman, who calmly collects it. Piasenko enters the zone. Kingwell going in front of the net. Zaborski setting it up on the left side once more. Chapman on the blue line. Zaborski. Oh, and he fans on the shot. It was not a good play. He was trying to put it on net, fans on it, and he ends up to the Dragons end once more. Chapman, a little bit of late. Breakout. Piasenko takes it in from the left wing. Goes to the corner, stops, finds Zaborski in the middle, and it's a good shot. And it just goes off the outside of the post. Piasenko gets slashed there. Oh, and he loses the puck. It was good stick play by Fulan just to distract him long enough, and it's a bad pass. Hurt has it and just delivers it to the Dragons' end, and we have 1 minute left in the second period, 55 on the penalty. So Dragons not really getting their power play going here. Tong walks the line, finds the far side, is Nangle, takes an easy shot on goal. Nangle again walks to the middle, looking for Chapman on the far side. Chapman would have been on the far side, but it's an easy save by Franco. Tong, 35 seconds left. Tong looking to shoot, he does, misses on the short side. Rudenko keeps it in, walks to the middle again. They get to take the middle very freely. That hit Ljungblad on the back. Oxford can clear it out. It's Tong who takes away the loose puck. Nangle puts it in front again. And there's Ljungblad hammering away. And the puck is still free. Zaborski. Oh, where is it? Frankel is on his back. But we don't know where the puck is. Ljungblad goes flying. Everybody goes flying. Ljungblad slashes someone's stick away. That was Tipton's stick who went flying. And it's absolute mayhem once more right in front of the Oxford net. But somehow, some way, Frankel on his back, doing a snow angel, finds the puck. Got 4 seconds left in the penalty and 8.1 seconds left in the period. How this game isn't 3-2, I don't know, but it is 2-2. It's Hurd and Dupree, the two big boys, taking the face-off. Dragons obviously want to get a quick win here, play to the blue line and get a shot on net. Dupree does win it. Ljungblad with snow on his jersey takes a shot. Oh, and it's a great shot. And Tong plays the middle. Enough time. Ljungblad needs to take a shot. Oh, and it's another good save by Frankel. And after 2 periods, we are tied at 2-2 between these two bitter rivals. Not sure if you can tell there's definitely bad blood between these two. And Frankel still continues his conversation with the referee. As does Friedlander. And now we will have an ice cut, and it's going to be a longer intermission. So we'll be back in about 12 to 15 minutes, I believe. And don't go anywhere. It's going to be a hell of a third period based on what we've just seen. And welcome back. Now we managed to do some social media managing here between the second and third period. And I know we can't get him on camera, but we have the accredited coach Lukas Vilika here with us. Lukas, what do you think have been the problems for Dragons in the first two periods?
They're trying to play too pretty. I told them in the changing room now, yeah, doesn't need to be pretty. Score some dirty goals. Second goal was as dirty as it gets.
There you have it, everybody. Play dirty. No, don't do that. But it is true. Dragons need to get more traffic in front of the net, get the puck there, and just, find a way to put it in. Because I heard after chatting to some guy, or not some people, our scoreboard attendants. First of all, the goalie tender, I've been calling him Franco the whole game, but he's wearing a wrong jersey. It's Eli Harris Trent, and he was drafted to the OHL, the Ontario Hockey League, for those who don't know what it is. And that is, of course, major junior in Canada, and people go to the NHL directly from OHL. So that is some sort of a credentials, and it's absolutely no wonder. I mean, that how solidly he's been playing so far. That is very impressive, and that just shows you the quality of players you sometimes get in UIHA. I say sometimes; it actually happens quite regularly. And while we have the last few minutes here, and what I was trying to mention earlier was the top line of the Dragons. Piasenko, Zaborski, and Mesheri. They've been clicking on so far, especially Zaborski, who played in the under-18s Russian league before coming over. He's been ticking on so far at very modest 4 points per game. He has been fairly quiet today so far, but let's give the credit to Oxford for that. And of course, the fact that there hasn't been a lot of 5-on-5 hockey so far. It's just been power play, penalty kill, power play, penalty kill, and a lot of face-offs. Yes, that's true. So we have found Eli Harris Trent from Elite Prospects. He doesn't show if he's being drafted to the OHL, but he's definitely a very solid goalie. He's been playing AAA and high school hockey in Michigan, the East Grand Rapids High School. A good save percentage as well. So no wonder he's been playing very solidly. And apologies, Eli. We'll make sure that we'll call you Harris Trent from now on. But if anything, I would recommend talking to whoever filled in your game sheet and gave me that jersey. They've been misleading me grossly. Here we are ready to go to drop the puck for the third period. Zaborski taking the face off. And he's one back. Nango. Youngblood fumbles the puck. And it's Hurd, the big Hurd going again, hit hard by Zaborski. And Youngblood goes in there afterwards as well. And Piasenko, he tips it to the middle. But guess who it is? It's Topham again. Puts it in the Dragons zone. Zaborski's played it off the boards and he bounces to the middle. Dragons can't get a hold of it, and neither can Oxford. He bounces to the corner again. Zaborski behind his own net. Plays 1-2 with Mesherian. Absolutely lovely play there to get out of the zone. Zaborski down the middle. Oh, and it's another good stick by Topham. Dragons taking a little bit too much time. And they're getting too close to the goalie. And Oxford manages to get stuck. Their sticks and arms and legs and whatever on the shooting lanes to negate these good attacks from the Dragons. So we'll see. Zal was leaving the room. Like Coach Lukas said, there was some pep talking going on from Captain Mesheri and Vilika himself. Oh, and it's a good play by Xu on the blue line to play it out. Topham puts it in. Tong in the corner. And it's Chapman, who plays it very casually behind the net. But Dragons can't afford those. We've already seen that. It's Tong. He's got Dupree in the middle, and the pass comes, but it comes too late. And Dupree goes to the corner, bowls over his man, and gets a penalty for it. Oh, he's not getting a penalty. Someone's getting a penalty. Oxford is getting a penalty. Tong takes a shot, and he goes way high. And Oxford has the puck now. Referee's arm is in the air. I don't know who's going to the penalty box. I'm not sure what's happening. Somebody's going to the penalty box. I thought it was Dupree after that hit. But no, it's Oxford number 4, who we don't know who they are because of the game sheet miscommunication. I'm going to assume it's one of the Hong Kong players because we got one of the players who used to play for both Dragons and Oxford in the penalty box as an attendant. So, it's another power play for the Dragons. How many times have I said that today? And of course, it's Connor Daly, as has lost his name for a moment. The Boar's kick doesn't win the face-off clearly. I think it was pretty sure that was Godfrey anyway who won it. And we redo the face-off once more. Just right of Harris Trent. Boar's kick. Trying to win it back straight. Everybody's digging for it. Tong, Chapman, sharing for the far side. One-timer. Here he comes. Oh, he hit Piasenko in the leg. But he stays right in front of the net. And Harris Trent covers the puck once more. It was a great shot, but it was just a slightly wrong target. And that stung Piasenko, who seems to be all right, shaking his right leg a little bit. But I mean, how did he not go down? 1 minute 49, only 11 seconds going from the penalty, and we already had on our third face-off. Topham plays it off the boards. Very, very solid play from him today. Sharing behind the net, gathering speed. Piasenko up the left wing, as he often does. Enters the zone, and Tong took somebody down. They are staying down. Referee's arm stays down, so Boar's kick. Oxford player slow to get up. Misharin shoots again, and it's an easy glove save for Harry Trent. I bet there's going to be another conversation with the referee. I didn't see. I think they collided near the blue line with Tong. Tech guy Tom is pouring coffee all over his own equipment. You shouldn't do that. 1 minute 22, 1 minute 21, left in the penalty. Dragons power play. This time, left of Harry Trent. In the face of his one, Misharin, Chapman. Looking for a pass to the middle, nobody there. Tong gets to the puck, calms it down. Looking for options, Zaborski. Misharin on the blue line. Takes a shot, and it's a good blocker save from Harry Trent. Chapman. Tong. Misharin again on the far side with his stick in the air. The pass is not good for a one-timer. Misharin looking for options. Looking to shoot, takes a shot, and he goes high again. Dragons shooting way high on this power play, especially Tong plays it to himself, but he comes out. And Dragons have to regroup. Misharin takes it in, and that's an offside. Shot on net, and Harry Trent gloves it down. 38 seconds, and it's about the 17th face-off of this power play. And we have Kingwell, Dupree, and Rudenko playing offense with Youngblood and Nangle playing defense. On this power play unit, Youngblood, Kingwell takes it in, looking for a pass to Nangle in the middle, doesn't have it. Kingwell still holding on to it. Rudenko on the blue line. And there's no passing lane to anybody else but Kingwell, Youngblood. Beaver slapping the stick. Rudenko shoots, and it's another high shot. Dragons need to get those shots down. They don't even hit the net. Youngblood takes a shot, and it's a good shot, and it just misses on the far side. That had a chance to go in. Harry Trent didn't see it at all with Dupree having parked his pretty little bottom in front of the net. But it's another pretty lazy play by the Dragons in their own end, and they got lucky to get away with that one. Godfrey. Youngblood. Flan keeps it in. Godfrey. And it's a little bit of Pitch and catch played by Oxford in the Dragons' end, and it's looking dangerous. We're back to 5-on-5, by the way. Kingwell behind his own net. Nangle versus his man against the boards. It's Dupree. Tries to take it out of the zone, takes a big hit. And guess who? It's Taron Topham once again. Turning. Dupree right in front of him. Oxford looking to enter the zone. Nangle. Tong coming in from the left side again against Topham. And it's an easy glove save at the end of the day. A lot of decent quality shots, but the goaltenders have both played very, very solidly. So, as we mentioned at the beginning of the period, you need to get pucks on net and get traffic in front of the net. Otherwise, it's not going to work. That's the way it's looking today. Take the goalie's eyes away because these shots are not surprising, either of them. It's a win for Oxford. Furlan. Look at the breakout down the middle to Xu, but that goes all the way and it's a foot race. Xu versus Nangle, and Mangle wins that one. So we have another icing, another face-off in the Oxford end. Apologies, that was Lohia and not Nangle. Didn't see, I just saw number 1 and I just assumed that it was Nangle. My apologies are up. Tong taking the face-off and he wins it straight back. Lohia. Oh, and it's a bad shot. Fans on that one absolutely completely. Munden next to the boards. Topham, who takes it out of the zone. Girard put him in the boards. Sue, good pressure again. She has played a very good game today. Azevedo and Dragons looking for a long lead pass, and here he comes. Tong is in the middle. Munden shoots. I would have had a Tong right in the middle for a pass. But here comes Tong, shoots from that angle, and he goes high again. And Dragons regrouping from their own end. And the annoyance in Coach Lukasz's face for this shots missing high is growing by each and every one of them. Here comes Tong again. Girard going on the right-hand side. Tong takes the middle and shoots again. Oh, and it's a good shot, short side. Hits Harry Strent on the shaft of the stick and it goes out of play. That was a better shot. At least it's something a little bit different. Like I said, these goaltenders playing a very good game today. You don't surprise them unless you get traffic in front of the net. At least that's been the case so far. It's a Borskic. Wins it back to Piasenko, who takes a shot and hits a leg. Tipton tries to play it out of the zone. Chapman shoots. It's a good blocker save. Piasenko first to the puck. Plays it deep. It's Misherin. Looking for Piasenko. Oh, and he just fans on it. It was a great pass from Misherin to Piasenko. And Dragons. Oh, it does go out of the zone eventually. But good stick there. Dragons. Chapman takes it in. Puts it in front of the net. Oh, it's a bouncer. And Harry Strent eventually does gather it. Well, I guess you have to try something different. Try a bouncer if the good hard shots don't go in. 14 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third period. Borskic leading on the face-off again. This one is won by Oxford. Zwang gets hit hard by Piasenko in the corner and Chapman can't keep it in. There's some protests again from the Oxford bench. It's Chapman twisting and turning. It's a good pass. Piasenko on the left side, takes the zone, stops and turns, looking for anybody in the middle, finds a Borskic. He goes behind the net, looking to go the middle and a backhand on the short side. No problem. Harry Strent puts a blocker on it. Sin out of position. And here comes Oxford, enter the zone, but it's 1 against 4. And Chapman will stumble, but Sin saves the day. Takes the puck. It's Piasenko again, making moves on the blue line. He plays it out of the zone, and he goes straight to Sebastian Hurd. Plays it out of the zone. Godfrey just calmly puts it in the Dragons' end. And Chapman, once again, has to gather it from behind his own net. Here's Tong, but he loses the puck. Sin, again, the safety valve, the security man on the own end. Chapman, Tong, enters from the right-hand side this time around. Looking for a pass to the middle. Dupree parks himself in front of the net. There's Tong. Oh, and the pass is a little bit too hard. A little bit too difficult. Nangle can't quite get to it. It's an offside that Dragons have to clear out, and they do. Furlan tries to go far side, but that's a dangerous pass, and Tong gets taken down. And guess what? Taron Topham, that's his 6th minor penalty of the game. He's been more on the penalty box than his own bench today. He's shaking his head, but I don't think you're going to argue with that one. Hey, I wear a fishbowl. Shut up. I'm getting sure. Where am I getting ricochet shots from? Horrible. This is a hate crime. Anyway, 12 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third period. And once again, it's Dragons power play. Zaborski, Kingwell, Piasenko, Tong, and Mesherin. 5 forwards for the Dragons. So we'll see how this one works out. 5 forwards, indeed. So we'll see. We'll see. There's some conversation happening once more in the face-off dot. I'm not sure what this is about. Sebastian Hurt having a conversation with the referee. I believe Harris Trent was fixing something and he's ready to go. And here we go. I've lost count how many power play Dragons have had so far. Zaborski doesn't really win it clearly for Piasenko. Tong. And here's a danger. Zaborski's chasing down. It's a breakaway for Oxford on the right-hand side. Comes. Oh, it's a good save by Way. And Oxford player goes hard, down hard on the corner. It's going to be 2 minutes for boarding. Okay. So that negates that power play. I believe we said that a few times today already. And then now the Livali crowd is giving it a little bit to the referee, and it did look like he just blew a tire and just collided with the boards. But it's captain Artem Mesherin, number 91, who's going to the penalty box for 2 minutes. So it's another stint of 4-on-4 hockey. We've seen this a few times before today. We saw 4-on-3 hockey earlier, so there's a chance for this. If this absolutely wild game continues the way it has, the box score is going to be interesting to read. The scorekeepers have been very busy today with the penalties. Either way, 12 and a half minutes left. Zaborski, apologies, collects the puck, but it's a good forecheck by Oxford. Looking to come up the wing, and it's another good poke check from Godfrey. But Piasenko gets to it eventually, just before Hurt. Piasenko, Youngbluth takes a shot. It's a bit of a hasty shot, but Dragons, they maintain pressure. Youngbluth goes to the middle. Piasenko looking to shoot. He's got a chance, but again, he takes too long to shoot. Nangle keeps it in. Oh, and it's a little bit of a weird bounce off the boards. Nangle pops it to Zaborski behind the net. Hurt. Backhands it to Furlan, and now Zaborski blues a tire. Youngbluth gets the puck. Puck goes behind Oxford net. It's Zaborski gets a gift, and he shoots short side, and he hits the side net. Nothing dangerous there eventually after that little bit of a miscue. Hurt. Lays it far side, long pass, and that's going to be an icing, I believe. No icing. Fair enough. Youngbluth, and it's a bad pass. Rudenko was on his horse, but Youngbluth, another loose puck. It's very, very broken at the moment. Hurt tries to play it far side. Rudenko gets a stick on it, but it goes to Tipton in the end. That hits an angle in the leg. Hard hitting continued. Here comes Tong. 1 against 3. What can he do against this time around? Goes around Hurt. Looking for a shot. Shoots. It's an easy blocker save. Run out of real estate. Tong looking to cut to the middle. Gets a little bit of a push from Hurt. Tong hits his man. Sin. Does he keep it in? Yes, he does, according to the referee. It's Hurt again, just right of Harris Trent. Goes to far side, but passes it to the man who's taking a line change. But there weren't too many players on the ice eventually. Mesherin's back on the ice. Gets hit by Rudenko, his own man. Mesherin gathering speed behind the net. Sin. Rudenko. Gets hit there by Friedlander. Rudenko takes the zone. Kingwell loses the puck. Sue tries to play around Kingwell. Doesn't get it. Rudenko behind the net. Looking for a pass to the middle. Doesn't find anybody. Sin on the blue line. Kingwell in front of the net. Here he comes. He hits Sue in the skates. It's Kingwell again. Gets the loose puck. Wins the puck battle. Puts it behind the net. And Mesherin in the corner once more. But he comes all the way around. Oxford finally relieves the pressure. But it's Chapman who stops it on the neutral zone. And digging right between the benches is Chapman. Takes the zone. Dumps in the corner. Girard going after it. Hits Wang. And Girard doesn't get the puck in the corner. And there's Tormi. he hasn't seen much ice time in this game, but he's in the corner now getting hit and pushed around by Friedlander. And here's Gerard. Guess he finds a loose puck, goes behind the Oxford net. Gerard looking for options, drops it to Xin. Xin takes a shot, pad saved by Harry Strand. And Xu tries to get it out of the zone, and she eventually does. Tristan Munden skates after it for the Dragons. 9 minutes and 15 seconds. We're still 2-2 in the third period. Munden plays it around. Chapman. Gerard. Slap past Micherin. I don't know why he needed to slap it, but he did. Topham. Harassed by Gerard. Hurd. Puts it into the Dragon zone. And number 12, I don't know his name, but he got a majestic handlebar mustache and a long flowing locks. Comes out of the Dragon zone. Oxford regrouping. Topham takes the zone. Shoots. Oh, and it hits Way. Right on the noggin. He checks his mask. He's all right. That was a dangerous shot between the defender's legs. Topham plays it in again. Oxford just repeatedly enters, and the Dragons clear the zone. No real structure for either of them. Sharin. Borskic takes the zone, harassed by Hurd. Pass to the middle, nobody there. Apologies for Ron. Now it's Hurd with the puck to Friedlander. Sharin throws a bit of hip. And it's Lohia who comes out of the zone. Almost loses the puck, but he still has it somehow. Takes a shot. Oh! And that was like first real bobble by Harry Strand. Didn't quite catch that, even though it was right on his catching net. Piazenko gets stripped by Topham in the corner. Micherin gets hit there by Fulan. Piazenko looking for a pass to middle. Finds it. Zaborski. It's bouncing. And Micherin lies on his back on the crease. But I believe the puck is underneath Harry Strand. That's the way we see again. The most dangerous chances seem to be coming when either team just flips the puck on the net and crashes the net. That seems to be the way to beat the goalies today. It's Dupree, Tong, and Rudenko. Dupree wins it back. Rudenko shoots. It's a weak shot. And Tong goes to the corner. Dupree looks for a pass to the middle. Rudenko isn't just quite there on top, but he gets the puck anyway, shoots. And he hits the shin pads of an Oxford player. Nangle skating back behind his own net. Stops and turns, looking for outlet options. There's nobody there. That's going to be an icing. I'm not sure who that pass was for, but there was nobody there. Indeed, that was a pass to nowhere, nobody. So the even hockey continues. It's a bit more fractured and unstructured compared to the very beginning of the game. I don't know if fatigue is setting in, but which team will break through? We're about to find out in the next 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Dupree taking a face off left of Way. Wins it clean back to Nangle, who just rims it around. Rudenko is not holding the line, but he still comes out of the zone. Wang for Oxford goes to the corner and gets the puck, but Rudenko might get to it. Regardless, he does. And Rudenko almost gets tripped, and almost another penalty, but it's Nangle who walks the line, finds nobody in the middle. It went through everybody's skate. Now Ljungberg has to hurry because here comes Oxford once again. Dupree coming back to defend. Xu, and it just bounces over a stick and it's dangerous. Xu still has it, takes a backhand shot. Good save by Way. I don't know if he saw that, but still made the save. Wang shoots it, but he hits Rudenko in the pads, and here comes Rudenko on the right-hand side. Has a breakaway. Tong in the middle. Tong! He scores! Maxwell Tong, after trying the whole game, finally he breaks through and makes it 3-2 Dragons after a good block on the goal line. Good block by Samuel Rudenko, and the puck goes the other way, and it's a lovely 2-0-1 executed to perfection. And 6 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the third period, and Dragons finally break through and take the first lead of the game as Kalinka is playing in East London. And we even have some people standing here, so it looks like the party atmosphere is finally picking up on this Saturday evening. But it's not over yet. Plenty of hockey to play, as they say. as we've seen, he can turn on a dime. Sin and Godfrey, apologies, putting on good pressure in the Dragons end. Girard plays it off the boards. Munden isn't quite there on time, and Fulan manages to keep it in, puts it behind the Dragons net. Sin chips it off the boards and out of the zone. It's not going to be an icing because Hurt makes it and calms the situation down, stopping behind Eli Harris Trent. Hurt. Girard almost got it off midair. And there is Sin, who immediately returns the puck to the Oxford end. Fulan, and it's a Girard stick. Topham coming down the middle. He's been everywhere today. Topham takes it behind Way. Tries to go wrap around. Oh my goodness, and the puck just bounces over the Oxford player's stick. And he can't get it to go in. And here Chapman has a chance. He's coming down the left side now against Hurd. Cuts to the middle, shoots, and it's an easy glove save. There's a good rush from Patrick Chapman, channeling his inner John Carlson there. But Eli Harris Trent continuing his very, very solid goaltending. Somehow they got 3 past him so far, and it's been through very close proximity to the net. Zaborski wins it clean. Lohia, great pass. Misharin shoots, but it just took a fraction of a second too long, and it goes under Zaborski's stick, but he still has it. As room comes to the middle, Zaborski shoots, misses on the short side. And Lohia calms it down. Goes D to D. Dragons looking to break out. Zaborski comes to the middle, has room, cuts to the middle, looking for a shot, doesn't get it, and gets hit by Topham once again. How many times have I said that tonight? Yasenko goes behind the net, takes his man down, Misharin. Azevedo plays to the middle, a gentle shot, looking for a redirection. Lohia, Misharin. This is better for the Dragons, and it's just bouncing everywhere. Now it's Piasenko who has the puck all of a sudden. Piasenko takes a shot, just trying to looking to deliver pucks on net. Misharin. This is better pressure from the Dragons. Piasenko, again, doesn't hold the line. Azevedo there and secures the play so that Tipton can get to the puck and skate it out. Lohia has now loads of time and space, and he gets hit hard by Friedlander, and Lohia is down. He is hurt. It looked like a clean hit to me, but I think it must have just knocked the wind out of him because that was solid. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left as we pause the play while Arav Lohia is trying to catch his breath. He's making his way slowly to the Dragons bench, but he seems to be just fine. And I believe Zaborski's was under the ice as well there at the same time. There's so much going on, it's hard to keep up. Either way, 4 minutes, 9 seconds left. Dupree wins the face of clean back. Youngblood takes a shot, and he goes in! Tom Youngblood from downtown! I believe that hits somebody in the high slot, but either way, it bounces off something or somebody, and he fools Eli Harris Trent, who waves his glove at nothing. So, after banging their head against the wall, known as Eli Harris Trent for such a long time, Dragons are stretching the lead and to a good goals. And all of a sudden, Oxford has a bit of has to start hurrying a little bit if they want to get back into this one, because Dragons are tightening the screw and finding finally the way to get past Harris Trent that has been so difficult all game. Here's Tong forechecking again around Hurd, and Nangle just puts the puck in. Youngblood, but it's kept well by Furlan. He hits Tong's stick, and it does come out of the zone eventually. Oxford enters the zone on the right-hand side. Godfrey, but 3 Dragons form him immediately. Tong has loads of space, and here's Rudenko. Oh, and he falls over on his own. Doesn't get a shot away, but he still has the puck. Rudenko. Oh, Tong would have been coming as a second wave, but Tong still has it. looking for a pass. It's Youngblood who just tips it in front of the net. And here is Rudenko turning and shooting. Kingwell behind the net. Somebody's broken a stick. Kingwell tries to put it in short side. It's Rudenko's stick that is broken. No, it's Topham's stick that is broken. Apologies. Hurt. Harassed by Kingwell and Rudenko. Kingwell has the puck. Has to go around the broken stick. Topham still hitting people even without a stick. Tong in the corner. Gets the puck. Walks the line. It goes way up in the air, and Rudenko still has it. Youngblood, who just scored a goal, shoots, misses on the far side. And the Dragons know they cannot keep it in. That came out. That was an offside. And finally, there seems to be a little bit of a delay on the referee's whistle, but he got it right in the end. It's hard, admittedly, for the one referee system. Can't be it everywhere at once. And now the referee is having another conversation with the Dragons bench. Is he trying to say there were too many men on the ice? I'm not sure. But yet again, the conversations continue. And the referee is skating over the scorer's table. I believe there's going to be a penalty called. And it's going to be number 7, Joshua Hudak, who's going to be serving this penalty. But I believe it was too many men on the ice. Too many men. So, I believe because the puck went right in front of their bench, and somehow they got called with 6 on the ice. I didn't have time to count everybody, but here we are again. It's another special team situation with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. The 2-minute power play couldn't have come at a better time for Oxford, who I believe are calling a timeout right now. And I believe, yes, that is the case. So, I will go back to the coach's corner. Lukas, they finally got it past Harry Strent twice. What do you think is the key to finishing the job off with 2:45 left?
Just don't give up. Be relentless. Protect the victory.
Thank you. Very specific advice there from Coach Lukas. And we also have James O'Brien here enjoying his put bar. How are you enjoying the game, James?
I'm just happy to be out.
That's right. As a father of 2, he's as excited to be having cans with the boys on a Saturday night in an ice rink. And our resident architect and a mustache enthusiast, Josh Phillip. How are you on this Saturday evening?
Yeah, really good. Enjoying the hockey. Everything's great. Yeah.
Do you have any message to Victor Pesenti, who keeps criticizing the quality of the stream at all times?
He just needs to chill out a little bit. He's lucky he can see it. Yeah, we're winning. Calm down, buddy.
There you have it. Thanks, boys. That's from the top shelf alumni section here. And here we go. This is now pretty much do or die for Oxford. There's no better chance to get back into this, and it's full on. Who fights Topham, takes a shot, and it's a good block by Chapham. It's Zaborskis and Piasenko killing the penalty, and he has a chance of Piasenko, and it's an empty, and it just misses. I didn't realize Oxford has pulled their goalie. And they are going absolutely for broke here. And the puck comes out of the zone. Zhu, good pressure. Zaborskis and Piasenko all over the place. Sin, it's Zhu. Free. Oh, and it's a good save. It was a good shot from Godfrey. Away. Continue his solid performances. And 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. 1 minute, 27 left on the power play. And Oxford goal is empty. Apologies. I didn't see that earlier. I was focusing on the face-off. The face-off win cleanly by Mesherin. It goes behind the net. It's Zhu. Keeping the puck behind the net. Plays it to Tipton. Full on the blue line. Zhu looking for a pass to the middle. Topham shoots. Blocked by Chapham. And there's traffic in front of the net, and there's people flying. Now the goaltender Way is going to get 2 minutes for cross-checking. Full on, great pad save Way. Another great pad save, and there it is! Oxford, Ollie Tipton makes it 4-3 on the power play with 1 minute 47 left in the third period. Way made great saves. 2 of them, but the third time was too many. And because that was on a delayed penalty, I believe Dragons are still going to be short-handed for another minute 3 So the opportunity for Oxford continues.
So 4-3, and we have ourselves a hockey game.
We told you it's going to be a frantic finish, so that's what we're going to get. And there's another conversation, Furlan and Topham and Meshering and Dupree, everybody talking with the referee for the scorers table. Meshering wanting an explanation. But to be fair, the goalie did give him a fairly solid blocker to the back. I don't know if you can argue with that one, but like I said earlier, I can't wait to see the box score of this game. Uh-oh. Our stream went down. This is not the time for the stream to go down. Apologies. The camera battery died. It's a good thing there's a little bit of a delay because the tech guy Tom is doing his utmost to get the stream back online with 1 minute 47 seconds left. Dragons short-handed. Oh, we have video on the camera screen, but it's not regrouping. Godfrey takes the zone on the blue line, drops it to Tipton. No, Topham, sorry. Hurd, full on. And it's gonna be a hand pass, and it is with 1 minute 16 left. Oh, the stream is back. Never mind. 1 minute 16 remaining in the period. And Dragons are going to be short-handed for the remainder of the game unless something happens. And it's another easy glove save for Way, who just simply grabs it from midair. That only spent a few seconds off the clock. So Oxford has 1 minute and 10 seconds to find a game-tying goal. And they are on power play without a goaltender, 6-on-4. Full on, other side, Topham. Oh, but it's just a little bit too much in front of him. Tong shoots all the way down, and he misses by about a foot. That was very close for Tong to put this one away. Full on, Topham. Hurd takes the zone, but Tong is there again, and it's a Boris kick. Takes the zone, puts it on it. Oh, and he misses on the far side. Dragons just cannot put that final nail in the coffin. And as Oxford enters the zone again, Nangle tries to play it out of the zone. Tong battling for it. Godfrey takes it. There's a huge stick battle. Hurd tries to pass for the middle. Topham on the blue line. Goes far side. Friedlander. Oh, and he misses on the short side. Topham, 20 seconds remaining. Oxford has to hurry. Hurd doesn't have a brassing lane. Goes above everybody. Friedlander puts it in front of the net. Waves the pad save. Tong can play it out. Here comes another shot, and Dragons are blocking the shot. 8 seconds left. Tong in the corner. Hurd. Friedlander. Sure is the last chance. It hits a great save by Way. And there it is. The Dragons hold on to a 4-3 victory over the Oxford Blues on Saturday night. And there's another situation in front of the Dragons net. Tong and Friedlander are having a conversation. Topham is in front of the net. That's not a surprise to anybody. But Max Tong is catching some shots from Friedlander. There's a couple of Oxford players trying to solve the situation against about 20 Dragon skaters, while most of the Oxford team is on the bench. Eli Harris-Trent is there peacemaking right now. And eventually the situation does calm down. Topham gives some stick taps to everybody. Oh, and after an absolutely wild affair inside the Lee Valley Ice Center on Saturday night, Dragons 4-3 over the Oxford Blues. second intermission. Oh no, it doesn't. Is it out? Oh my god. Tom just left. Tom Youngblood, he just left. I mean, he would probably punch somebody. He's French, so. Yeah, exactly. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they got 229s as well. Fucking hell. Should we do like some post game interviews? Actually, can you zoom it down there somewhere so I'll go down there with the microphone. Let's hope it carries all the way. I'm sorry.
At least we fucking won.
I mean, it was touch and go there for a minute.
When Sasha got hurt on the floor, I was like, get me on the ice. I hate number 2.
Yeah, he's
just
yeah. He was playing a physical game. Let's put it that way.
both of the number 2s actually, because there's 2.
Huh?
There's 2 number 2s, I think. Or is it
No,
just
no,
one?
no. It's just one. The one on the left.
Yeah, that fucking guy. I hate him. That's all I can sum this game up with stress.
Yeah. It wasn't very structured at times. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Give him all the ice. Just be careful. I think they want you to take a team picture anyway. Huh? Yeah, of course. Just be careful.
Let's sum up this game in one word. Stress.
Huh?
Let's sum up this game in one word. Stress.
So much colder down here. Yeah, no, I mean I don't mind it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did this exact same thing. I traveled to Finland and then didn't give the thank you card to people. I got home and I was like, you fucking idiot.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get everyone's address.
After the photo, make sure you turn the mic on when we start. I can't hear you. That was good. post game. Hey, wait. Do a little post game interview. And we're here for a little post game interview with the Dragons goalie, Wei. It was a very tight game that you got away from in the end. How did you find Oxford as an opponent this time around?
I mean, it's a very tough game, but like we made it a lot. But like I would say we did better all the game to them, and then yeah, I need to appreciate all the guys in the team.
You didn't have a lot of work in the second and third period, but with the little work you had, was it tough for you out there?
I mean, it's not that tired, but very nervous for me. You know, like we got 2-2 in the whole second period, like then. So my mind is so nervous, and working under the stress is so hard for me. So, yeah.
Thank you. Congrats on the win. Well played, buddy. Sorry. I will take for another post-game interview, Max Song.
What am I looking at?
That was we'll look it up over there. It's a very tight game, and you were banging your head against Harris Chen for the most of the game. What do you think was the key at the end to beating him?
That was a good block shot from Sam there. Credit to him there. And sliding it over on a 2-on-1. The only way we're going to beat him, he played great today. The only way we're going to beat him is side to side, get him moving. So, yeah, credit to him. Credit to Oxford for a good game, but good way to come on top.
It was a very, very physical affair from beginning to the end. How did you find it out there? Was it tough sledding, or did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a lot tougher than expected, honestly. They came out running their bodies, so we got Artem told us to fight right back, so that's what we did.
Beautiful. Congratulations on the big win, and enjoy tonight. Thank you. Nice. That was pretty entertaining. Like, you weren't here right at the beginning. It was just everybody running into each other for like 10 minutes.